Okay, just quickly before this side dries off, we can see the effect of the anode on the side. You can see this is electrolysis here, the little silvery bits. As we get close to the anode, there aren't any, and then we get further away from the anode on this side, the electrolysis starts all over again. Now the owner of this boat has took the precaution of putting side anodes on here, but they are spaced out a bit too far really. It could do with some more in between the gaps. So you can see it again where the anode's working. As we move away from it, the boat's drying out and it'll be harder to see it, so that's why I've just broke off at this point to show you what it's actually doing. And as we get round the back towards the rear anode, it's about here it stops, and no electrolysis. I'm intrigued as to what this is. It seems to be something, I don't know, stuck on the side of the hull, probably held on with a magnet. Whether it's something nothing to do with the boat, just has been floating around, has got attracted to it, I don't know. But when I do the walk round, we'll have a look and find out what that is. So yeah, electrolysis, side anodes, you can see what they're doing and how they're working. Let's get back to finishing this off. Okay, walk round with Hilhouse, as you just seen. Got it out of the water, a bit of time lapse there, me pressure washing it off. Hilhouse relates back to a shipbuilder in the 18th century from Bristol, I believe. Whether this boat was named with the inspiration of that or what, I'm not really sure, but hey ho, that's what Google told me. So, starboard side. We seem to have an array of anodes down here, which really these older ones want chopping off, and leave that good one there. Awful lot of rust along the waterline. This boat has got the guard irons welded top and bottom, which is nice, and also it's got the added protection of this extra guard strip running all the way down the boat. Shine angle's nice and fat at the back, and as I explained earlier, we've got these side anodes, but we really could do with more of them to cover those spots that you could see in the video earlier on where it's the electrolysis is attacking the side of the boat. Again, along here there's just no paint left. There is a little bit of a dent here. I don't know what's been going on there. Has got the brass outlets, the ones that we like, just exposed bits of steelwork here that need cleaning up. And again, the waterline. Anodes are good, the side ones. And the chine angle's looking okay up the front here as well. Just very rough to the touch. Very rough to the touch. Definitely needs the whizzy wheel on it to get that back to a nice smooth side that we can paint. This little anode here, that one's taken off really, and just leaving that big one there instead. Got a bow thruster tube. Looks like it's 6mm tube it's been made out of. We can take these guard irons off and get in there and give that a blacking if the customer wishes. I understand this one is sides only. We are not painting the base plate. As you can see, it's not rusty at all, lovely and smooth. As I've said in previous videos, most boats come in and just have the sides done, not the base plate. It's a preference of the owner if they want us to paint it or they don't. Sometimes it's rusty and it could do with being painted, and on other occasions, a bit like this, there's nothing going on with it at all. It's just a lovely smooth base plate. Anode this side, port side looking good, nice chine angle down the side there. Again, this really wants taking off. We've just got all this where the blackings come off above the waterline as well. It's a bit rusty. This side's more green than the other side. Definitely going to take a bit of prep to get this back. And again, anodes in good order on the side, and just rusty all along the waterline. Nice brass outlets, the ones we like. Oh hello, my friends here. How you doing? Be with you in a minute. Again, anode towards the rear, that's okay. Just an awful lot of rust along the waterline here. Chine angle at the back, that's good as well. 3 anodes at the back, good one there, and 2 that really want chopping off. And this, what is this? I'm not sure. So have a little bit of a look and see what this is. So this was attached to the side of the boat, and I flagged it earlier on and I said I would. Well, unless I'm missing something, it is just a magnet inside a container. So write in the comments if you have any idea what the hell this is that I've just found on the side of the boat. Just seems to be a very high powered magnet. Don't really know why somebody would what would be going on with that. Anywho, how, let's get back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Propeller. Doesn't seem to be any nicks or chips out of that. This is a different way of doing it. You put a slice into the side of the nut and then put a bolt, tape it with a taper head on it, you know, countersunk, screw that in, and that puts pressure on it, and then that is different from a split pin. Not seen one of those for a long time actually. This has got a cutlass bearing by the looks of things, and it does have a little bit of play in it, so we'll have to ask the owner whether or not it is dripping. We'll get all this lot off with a knife. Bottom rudder cup, it's got a fair old bit of play on that. You can get your finger in there. Let's give it a wiggle. Again, it's serviceable, there's plenty of meat around it. It's just whether or not it annoys the owner when it's going along. So all in all, Hilhouse Co. Could probably do with some more anodes dropping into these spaces down the side, because we can see from earlier on how the electrolysis is still attacking the hull. Just needs hitting with a whizzy wheel all round and getting a lot of this surface rust off. But yeah, not in bad condition at all really. Right, I think we'll start this tomorrow because it's the end of the day.
snotted up. That's like filler. Or is it just mud?
It's probably just mud.
It's solid behind it, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of mud in it though. There's it there.
It's not even on a weld line, is it?
No. I think that goes right away up there.
Something.
There's a lot of mud in there still though.
It's going in there miles, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, inch. We'll probably go further with getting more
Gee, it's
mud
gone
up.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, look. Wow. And that sits under the water line, so.
Unless that's the shit tank.
Great.
Well, no, if it's got an integral shit tank there, it's rotted through it. It smells like shit.
Doesn't smell the best, honestly.
No, it doesn't. I reckon that's shit. That's weak.
Whoa. Yeah, that is definitely toilet waste.
That's toilet waste, isn't it?
Yeah. Wonder how
Nice.
full their tank is. What?
Good morning, people. And you just saw the time lapse there of us yesterday getting one side of Hilhouse Co prepped and painted. The reason why we did it that way was the weather was pretty awful yesterday and we didn't know how it was going to go, and we don't like to start prepping a boat and then leave it overnight for it to go rusty again. The drama yesterday was the toilet tank. I've pumped it out, so it's got nothing in it now. But yeah, there's a hole gone through there. We'll come back to that a bit later. But first things first, we need to get this side of the boat prepped up, ready for paint. Come on. Come on. Right, so things have escalated a little bit. I shall now explain what's going on. So this area that Jane hasn't painted is the toilet tank. This boat has an integral toilet tank, meaning that it's welded to the inside of the boat. So all the way up to here somewhere, all the way down to the base plate, and it's just under a foot wide, is a tank that runs all the way through the transom of the boat. And the issue with that is, as you saw yesterday, we started picking at it and there was a hole, and that's because there's a shelf here on the inside of the tank which doesn't get washed out. So all of the well, for want of a better word, poo sits inside there on this shelf and then just starts to rot the inside of the steelwork. The same could be said for down here in the corners as well. It could be going on down there. So I cut it, I drilled a hole in it, then I cut it out. When I cut it out, it's pretty bad. It's down to yeah, thin, very thin. So I don't know what the state of play is along the sides here to the edge of the tank. So my plan now, I cut a square out basically so I could see inside. I was a little bit worried that maybe there was something else in there that I didn't know about, and also wanted to see what we were dealing with. So I've cut a plate and I'm going to weld that in there like that. It's not very good on the top edge here. It is a little bit thin. And then once that plate is in place, the plan is to weld this across the full width of the tank, so that it should rot through. It's then got this to deal with, which should give it a fair few years, let's hope. So that's the plan. What else can we do? Time to get some blacking on that, I think. What I'm doing now is checking the diameter of the rudder stock. If it's worn down from 2 inches, then fitting an off-the-shelf cup will still leave us with a lot of play, and a bespoke one will need to be made. Unfortunately, on this docking I don't really have time to do that, and I also need to sort my shorts out. Good morning people, and it's the end of the week and we have got Hilhouse Co all done. The last remaining job, so I had to put the weed hatch back in again, the lid, and the grill covers back over the bow thruster at the front. So the stolen boat, Grinder Green. It took me a few weeks to get around to doing it. I've seen in the comments you guys have been asking how we're getting on with it. And unfortunately, with the workload that I haven't been able to do anything. As you can see today also, all of our hire boats are out, so we've been quite busy with them. Right, what are we going to do here then? Let's get these covers up and start getting that manky oil out. Right, that's all nice and clean now. We've got all the oil out, and the old camera went a bit flat there, so you didn't actually see me cleaning this out with a steam cleaner. It still isn't very pretty, but it's definitely a lot better than what it was. You can actually see what we're dealing with now, which is good. Unfortunately, the batteries are completely flat. So the next job is going to be to get these batteries out and then put them on our conditioner charger. These ones aren't even connected, but I noticed that the starter one is, and there's no life in it. Unfortunately, we ran out of time this week, so the continuation of We May Fly will have to be in another video.